Hey, everybody, it's Steve and Lynn from the Lynn-Steve page. How y'all doing tonight? We coming to you from the house. Sorry we missed yesterday, Monday with the Moody's, but just life happens. I got up to my receiver and they wanted to unload it immediately upon my arrival, and I was planning on going to bed. There I am, my pen clicking again. Anyway, for those of you that don't know who I am, hey Teresa, how you doing tonight? Mike. We are home network marketers, entrepreneurs. I own my own truck. I've been trucking for 28 years. I'm also a vet. Lynn has been in customer service all her life, and she's really hey Rick, how y'all doing? Glad y'all could join us behind what we're doing here. Robert, how you doing tonight? But anyway, this ain't going to be a real long one. As the title said, don't be a boss, but be a leader, which is a lot.
Jimmy Joe.
Jimmy Joe, how you doing, buddy? Hope I see you this weekend.
Hi, Mike.
Both of us have worked for many bosses over the years, and very few of those bosses know how to be true leaders. Working for a bad boss, no matter how good the company is, no matter how great the benefits are, well, just sucks. And there are 4 types of bad bosses. How many of you out there has had a bad boss? Put a 1 down there in the comments. And if it's your first time watching us, put down where you're watching us from. We'd love to reach out and
Lisa Marie's watching. Hi, Lisa.
Hey, babe.
She had a bad boss, too. We all had bad bosses. I had mine that almost killed me because I was so stressed out. So my boss is pretty cute now.
There are 4 types that I researched, they said. I can't pronounce this first one, Marionette. But basically what it means is that type of boss is a judge, a jury, and an executioner. So that was the first type of bad boss. The second type, they said, was king. And what that means is that they have a superiority complex, and I think I've had one of those. I know everybody should probably have one. And then we've also had they list one, the third type of bad boss is a Superman. And Superman is one that thinks that the job, nobody else can do that job, and that the job is all about him, and that if he's not there or she's not there, the company's going to shut down. It can't run without them. They are the only reason the job is there. So yeah, I've had a couple of those too. And last but least, the 4th type of bad boss they talked about was a taskmaster. And basically what that is, says they solely focus on the bottom line and take credit when credit is due the workers. So that's definitely a taskmaster. I've had
Bosses
a lot
just suck the energy out of you.
Exactly. And like we said, very few bosses show empathy toward their team members, which is really sad. As human beings, we really should show empathy toward one another. There's a guy I was reading when I was doing this research, and his name was Bob Nelson, and he was quoted as saying, "An employee's motivation is a direct result of the interventions with his or her manager on a daily basis." And think about that. Definitely, if you have a good boss and a boss that'll stand up and fight for you, you're definitely going to be more prone to be motivated than if you have a boss that's sucking the life out of you. Hey, Larry, glad you could join us. How you doing, buddy?
Fort Worth, Texas.
Yes. Hey, Billy, how you doing? There's one of my old shipmates right there. Glad you could join us tonight.
Boy, I bet he can tell me stories about you.
Yeah,
call me later, Billy.
Anyway, so basically, if you're in any kind of managerial type, and which I think Robert could probably tell you, I always tried to do my best and try to treat everybody the way I wanted to be treated. And Lynn, I'm sure, did the same thing. I know a lot of her
I was
ex-employees.
a great boss. I led my team.
So it's just be a leader, and a leader will coach and support and inspire people around you. You put the interest of your team before you do your own. You look out for their welfare. You also welcome feedback without any criticism. You never know. Somebody may have a great suggestion, something that might work better, or try something different. help everyone that's around you to succeed, because if they succeed, you succeed. And that's what we do as entrepreneurs. We help build our team, and we help our teammates to succeed, and we share the things that we've invested in our education with them, because if they don't succeed, we don't succeed. So that's part of being a good leader. And you never want to leave a team member out to hang to dry. Even if they did something wrong or whatever, you fix it, and hopefully everybody learns from it and you move on. So basically, that's the difference between a bad boss and why you should be a leader.
Yes, I do. I've been pondering this, and a heady burden. I was just trying to think. We done this for our reasons, to get out of the corporate world, to be more happier, not to be sucked dry from making somebody else happy. And a lot of family members and friends don't really understand. I'm going to try not to get emotional here. I don't really like talking on this Facebook, but why we did it and why we try to help people is it don't matter how old you are, what your education, because you're always learning. You always can learn. You can go back to school if you don't have a business or a product, or you don't know what you really want to do. We're in our mid-ages here, 50 and almost 50, just starting somewhere to have a better life, to do what makes us happy, so we can be more together, instead of he works one shift, I work another shift. So it's to learn and to develop together as a team, and to show others that they can do it also. The 10-day boot camp that we went, just opened my eyes, because I thought Steve at first was out of his mind. He goes, entrepreneur. I've always, worked for a living, had to be underneath the boss. So it's just, everybody has their goals. And my goal is for us to be happy, so we can see our family and see our grandbabies. And
absolutely. So we sure appreciate everybody joining. Again, we apologize that yesterday didn't work out, but we ended up having to unload when I got there. I was planning on doing my live and going to bed, but the customer insisted. I guess they were having a slow night and wanted to get it done instead of waiting until in the morning. So appreciate everybody that did tune in, and hope you all have a blessed evening. And we love and appreciate each and every one of you. And if you got some useful information out of this, please like and share this with others that you think they might be able to use some of this information. Peace out.
bye.